$500 open from the hijack position here from Brown Balla with ace-9 offsuit. It's going to get met with a
What happened?
re-raise on the button from Jiang with 6-5 of hearts. But boy, Aussie Al waking up with the kings in the big blind.
55.
No.
He's going to make it 5,500 with his red kings.
What, Jack?
Huh? No, and then call. What's going on?
What, Jack?
Well, he knows it's going to be over 20K.
You better bet small.
Okay.
If I just go all in on the flop,
You're
then
dead.
You're
Small. Small on the flop, so it's under 20.
Just bet 1K 3 times. If you bet 1K 3 times, I think it'll still be under 20.
Jiang defends the re-raise. We got a 12K pot here already with Aussie Al's kings in the lead, but a bit of a treacherous board here on 10-9-8 with 2 spades. About
What, Jack? Good.
31K effective. Got about an SPR of 3-1 here, an 12K pot. Got about 32K behind.
Yep. 10 seconds. 6,000.
Curious to see what Al would do here facing a big bet. It's going to be facing a 6K bet from Jiang with the kind of sucker straight gut shot straight draw here with the 6-5 of hearts. Very kind of wet, dynamic, coordinated board that kind of more favors Jiang's raise, or Jiang's range on the button, I should say. Got tongue twisted there, but yeah, it's not as favorable for the 3-bet or 4-better on a 10-9-8 spade flop. He's gonna check call though, however. Pray for a brick, baby.
For somebody. I don't know.
5 of spades on the turn. Got a pot-sized bet here left for Al with his red kings. Jiang's gonna check back. Now makes a pair of 5s on that 5 of spade turn. Action facing Al here. He was the pre-flop aggressor. Check called about a half, 2/3 pot bet from Jiang. Turn goes check, check, and now it's on him. First to act here with the red kings and a 24K pot. He's got 25K stack here. He's decided on trying to bet for value versus Jiang, or perhaps check and call, or perhaps check and fold even. There's a lot of options in this hand here for Al. Might end up using a time chip here. He's going to continue to consider his action. He's just going to move all in. He's got a pot-sized bet left. He's not going to play the check decide game. He's going to put the decision on Jiang here. This is kind of an odd line with the aggression pre-flop, the check call on the flop, check check on the turn, and now he's jamming the river here for a pot-sized bet. Jiang would probably think as a pre-flop aggressor, if he had spades here, he'd either bet it or check raise. But he check called. So it might be hard for him to rep a flush here given the action. It might be what Jiang's thinking here. This lonely pair of 5s.
Only really the streaming. And with my friends, yeah. And then with my friends sometimes, like small games, like 5 times.
Yeah.
Play 5 times? And also
Just
this
for
one?
fun. Yeah, just with my friends. Not that often. Like here and there. Yeah.
Al's got to be pretty happy he didn't immediately get snap called with his red kings on this kind of dynamic flush board. So he's probably feeling pretty good about his hand as time passes here.
In Vegas sometimes.
Probably a bit of a nervous moment there that first few seconds when he was slinging that 25K in with red kings. But I think he's feeling pretty good about his prospects now as time passes.
10 seconds. Adding more time.
To hero or to not hero, JJ, that is the spot Jiang's in.
Yeah, I mean, he's just worried that perhaps Aussie Al has that naked ace of spades, right? Ace king with ace of spades, ace queen with ace of spades. And watching Aussie Al, he definitely can have that in his game. So it's really tough. He's in a tough spot. He's got a pure bluff catch. What do you guys think in the chat? Put 1 for call, 2 for fold. He's on his 3rd time chip extension.
It's an interesting hand. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jiang 3-bet the button and Al 4-bet from the big blind. And then Jiang bet 6K on the flop, which is about like a half pot size bet, and Al check called. So I think it's pretty unlikely to ever think he's going to have spades here, given the pre-flop 4-bet, and then check calling a half-ish pot bet on the flop, and then turn goes check, check, and now he's just jamming. I think he could perhaps tell himself a story of him having ace of spades with the queen, ace of spades with the king, ace of spades with the jack maybe even. Though perhaps he could even play that as a check raise as well, or a bet with the open-ended. But yeah, it's very, very interesting hand.
I mean, the chat thinks he's going to make the fold. So far, it's been all 2s, which implies that you guys think he's going to fold this hand. I do know that I walked by this room at 2:30ish a.m.
Wow.
Vivian, Jiang, Aussie Al, and Andy Stacks Poker played. We're still playing, and they started yesterday's stream at 1.
So there's a lot of context and history going into this decision.
For sure, and they're both probably really tired. I heard a couple of them say they only slept 4 hours.
Wow.
Which is like my normal schedule.
It's like their parents or something.
So get with it, guys. But you know what? It's really tough for the brain to work on 4 hours of sleep.
I think my high school friend.
Jiang really in the tank, though.
He might use all 5 of his 1-minute time chips here.
And this just gives credit to how well Aussie Al and how unpredictable he is, that Jiang is giving him respect. Because if Jiang thought that Aussie Al was a nit or incapable, he would snap fold.
100%.
So the fact that he's giving him this credence to make this call just shows you that he thinks Aussie Al is a player.
No doubt about it. It's
When were
a
you
very
there?
interesting kind of merge
When
all
were
in
you
here
there?
with red kings on a board like this, no doubt. Although, given the check back on the turn, he's probably not as
And
worried
he
about
made the
flushes.
call,
Wow.
a $74,000
Holy
pot.
moly.
20,
The
20.
hero call from Jiang, but to no avail. Big pot here for Aussie
wow.
Al.
No, it's still pretty
74K with the
That's
red
a long time.
kings.
6 years.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
did my undergraduate and graduate degree there.
Where?
Boston.
Where?
24,000.
Northeastern.
Which school?
Northeastern.
Northeastern.
What a
Okay, I went to
hand.
Tufts.